Greetings to my divine loves and divine lovettes. I love you guys. Listen, I am now channeling for the animals. I got a strong download, and it was like pure channeling from the animals. These are, the countries the war has affected, right? In 2022, very strong. And what I mean by affected, the animals. They are channeling through me. The download is that the war is affecting the animals. The energy they gave me was just like, man, it was harsh, it was painful, and it was sudden. Some animals are, lost. They ran away from like a zoo setting. I don't know if the zoo was trying to transfer them at the time or whatever, but they got so anxious and nervous by the war, all the energy, the sounds, they actually ran away. And it's a small crew of animals that's, run away and they're lost. And it's weird because I see them, in a forest or whatever like that, like one of these areas, okay? But it's like, what I'm getting is like Madagascar type of area. I hope I'm saying that area right. But the vision and the feeling and the emotions of it was breathtaking, breathtaking. It nearly took my breath away, right? Because the animals are, the download is that the war is not only affecting us, it's affecting the animals. Where are my animal lovers? The download is for the animal lovers to step up. And protest, So the Most High definitely lured me to do some research. I said, well, I didn't even go into all the areas. I just brought this to you guys. Please pass this along to the animal lovers because it's so vital. This is a vital message. I'm getting a strong download from the Most High, and the animals are, their energy is coming through. It's like I'm channeling their energy as well. So it says the current situation in Ukraine is having a drastic effect on the nation's zoo, just as WW2, whatever this is, did at London Zoo. Right now, the European Association of Zoos and Aquaria, EAZA, and the World Association of Zoos and Aquaria, WAZA, are working to support the Ukraine zoos as much as they can. They are 3 large zoos: Nikolaevich Zoo and Kijvi Zoo. You guys know how to pronounce these more than I do. Zoological Park and Kharkiv Zoo, and cities currently under attack by the Russian military, which have talked about how they are currently coping. Outsiders might think the best thing to do would be to evacuate the animals into a safer environment away from the war zone. Yeah. What is this under here, you guys? I can't move it. I can move it a little bit. Something, you guys see the word and I don't, but right now it's a red dot there. It's an incredible risky endeavor. In a tense and difficult environment, animals may be fearful of they're definitely fearful of the sounds around them. They are fearful of the sounds around them. Loading highly stressed animals into crates and transporting them across noisy and complicated conflict zones could cause severe illness or death, quite apart from the danger of being hit by gunfire. You guys, I cannot make this up. This was painful for my soul. So I'm getting this message out in hopes that you guys pass this message along as well to the, powerful animal, the Animals Lovers Association somehow, and have them protest, okay? Because right now, war is to blame. War. And this did not come from this actual piece here. It came from a download from divine spirit. And it came from channeling the animals, showing me they were running away. It's like a group of animals. One of the animals right now is very wounded and stressed out and ready to attack someone who even comes to help it. The rest of them is all right. The rest of the animals in that group that ran away, they're okay. They're very strong. They're vibrant. They feel like that they really, went to a place where they away from war and away from that stress. This is something. Let me see. When the story came to me, I asked, the situation. I said, what's going on? Why the animals? Because they showed me the vision, the animals, and the divine spirit showed me through the download, the animals. Now I look over here, and I see the animals running. In my visual, they show me in the visual they're running away. It's like a giraffe and some other animals. I was like, what in the world? And I was like, what's wrong? And then guess what? I had to get the cards out, you guys, eventually. But I grabbed the cards, and what I see here, war. I'm like, war. Oh my God. And it hit me, and then all the messages started running through. And the animals like, yeah, it's really affecting the animals. War. This war is not only affecting us, it's affecting the animals. It's not only affecting the human nature of war, to begin with. However, it's affecting the animals. Where are my animal lovers? You need to put this 55 to work. The 5 and 5 equals 10. Okay? You need to put this to an ended cycle here. Because it's a lot of bloodshed, my dear. Not to mention Gaia. I already told you guys about Gaia and Mother Earth and what this does to Mother Earth. Oh my goodness. I already told you guys that. Some of you guys know this bloodshed on Mother Earth is not healthy for the energy of Gaia, right? All right, you guys. This is passed on to my animal lovers, my humanitarian, my soul family, soul tribe. 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna get some more so you guys can see. Yeah, war is to blame. That's what they were trying to tell me. War is to blame for all of these animals. It looks like a small portion because they're running away, but it's a great handful, and these are exotic animals. They actually ran away because it was so stressed out. And this war is to blame. These are the animals that the war is affecting right now. It definitely affects the butterflies, the beautiful butterflies, right? As I had to shuffle to see what animals are affected. And it showed me the butterflies. Who would think it, right? They have a voice, you guys. And they are speaking. Okay? Yeah, the gorilla is affecting the gorilla. Major league. It really hurts. And for some reason, I really think this is the wounded animal here out there, and very aggressive. But nevertheless, it's affecting the gorillas. They have a voice, and they're speaking right now. This war has a huge effect on these animals, as well as Gaia, Mother Earth, as well as our human race. Yes. Everybody was so happy when Panda was born in a certain area or whatever like that. Well, this is not helping at all. They have a voice. They're speaking. They're telling you, please, no more war. It's affecting the animals in such a huge way. And the war is to blame. These animals came through in my shuffle because they want you to hear their voice. Stop the war. This is another one that came through. The giraffe. Remember I told you I seen a giraffe? It was like, oh my God. I had to shuffle to see. I had to shuffle to see if this giraffe will come through, because I'm like, that's a heck of a visual and that's a heck of a download. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And I just could see the giraffe running, and it was like a area where it was like a Madagascar type of area or whatever. Madagascar type of area. That's the best way I could see. But I could see the giraffe just running into the woods. Like, yes, they have a voice. They're speaking now about this war. And what I'm getting from this giraffe is the trembling. I'm getting trembling from this giraffe, how it's affecting the stress levels, like trembling. What animal wants to tremble to their death? That's what this war is doing. That's what the kind of effect that it has here on the animals. Not including the humans, the human race as a whole. Not including Mother Earth, Gaia, and everything that she gave birth to. But these animals are coming through with their voice. Okay, this is the blue jay. The blue jay is coming through. And this is the blue jay. It's affecting the blue jay. The blue jay is speaking right now. The blue jay is using me as a voice to please stop the war, right? The blue jay has a family. The blue jay, how can you fly around and bullets flying? Like, that don't even make sense. So they have a voice. They're coming through very strong, loud and clear, trying to get a message to YOU. all of my divine loves and divine lovers, pass this message along to all the animal lovers you guys know and love. The blue jay is speaking loud and clear. Please stop this war. The dragonfly came through. The dragonfly came through. I don't know where they're located. I don't know what part of the world, but they are coming through. These animals, I love them so much. I'm helping them protest against the war because that's the card that came up, the protest. They are protesting. The animals are protesting against the war. Stop the war. I cannot make that up, you guys. They really want this war to stop. You heard their voices. These are the animals that came through. Again, you guys, this is what I was shown to tell you guys. The animals, like I said, they are protesting. That's their way of protesting. Those small group of animals that ran away, that it's somewhere lost, that someone is trying to find now desperately. It's like baffling them because these are well-behaved, well-cared for animals that were really well kept. They're running away from their own situations because that war is such a disturbance to their soul. They know it's not supposed to be that much bloodshed or that much, ruckus, if you will. The sound of discord, the harsh sound of it, Oh man, I'm hearing the blasphemy. But nevertheless, this is what they are doing. They are protesting. And if you look at these numbers up top, they are protesting for that number 10. Like I told you, that 55, 8 and 2 is 10. They're protesting for this to end. You remember the last card, the 55, the war? They're protesting that war to end. Wow, I didn't know animals could pray, but that number 2 represents, they may have had a different way of praying. They're praying for it to be abundant again. That number 8. Yeah. So you guys, they are praying for this ending as well to this war. Yeah. They want more than they want nothing more than to have their garden back. You see that sword in the ground? They want it to end. They want a stop to this, harsh way of treating one another and Mother Earth and Gaia and having disregard for the animals, disrespect for themselves. They want nothing more than this to stop, because to them, this is their garden they're fighting on. And they want something good to grow from there. That's what they were saying. Because when they protest as well, they're going to want something good to grow from their garden here. They live in gardens, in wooded areas. And this number 13, spiritually, it represents living life with love and compassion. That's what it represents. When you get to the top of your game, which is 13, that king's level, you're living your life with love and compassion. You know what I mean? That's what, they want to, that's the message they want to relay to you guys. You see that sword in the ground, they want it to end. They want nothing but good to grow from, their gardens. All right? They want a new beginning with that 1 that they're manifesting with that 3. And the number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world or the spiritual realm, because 1 and 4 equals, 1 and 3 equals 4. They want nothing more than something good to grow from this. Not only are they speaking, but the angels are speaking through that number 4. All right? They want their stability back. They don't want to be moved from this place to that place and because of a war, stressing. Come on now. They want their stability. They want good in the garden. They want it to stop. They declare that war to stop with that sword in the ground. I hope you guys see this. They want more they want nothing more. This is the last card they show me from this particular pile here, this deck. They want nothing more than to paint the sun back into their sky. They want it to be blessed. They know what the sun represents, blessings upon the earth. They really showed out with this number 11, because you guys know that number 11, justice is, due, all right? But also, when Divine Spirit speaks to that number 11, he's reminding us that we're from a higher realm. We're only here in physical form to conclude our spiritual mission, all right? This is a reminder, that, oh my goodness. These animals are from a higher realm. They're only here in physical form to conclude their spiritual mission. This is what they want to do. They want justice. They want this new beginning that they have been silently praying for, okay? Justice is due. You guys, my goodness. I hope you guys see this. Animal lovers, pass this on, please, to animal lovers, animal rights. That's the ones I was talking about. The animal rights community, you guys. Pass this along, please. They gave me this because they're speaking upon the how the war is sabotaging, their life. The sabotager, okay? That's what they were telling. That's what they're telling me. And they're saying here that only look at the shadow side, you guys, because that's the only thing that my camera reflected. The whole yellow went right on the shadow. And I knew they turned it around. It came in reverse, of course. But also the camera did it. That's what's so powerful. The camera, the yellow brackets only went to the shadow attributes of this. So that tells you, they are speaking loud volumes, you guys. All right? They are talking about this self-destructive behavior that's going on and how, this war is designed to undermine others. The person who started this war in particular, induces this self-destructive behavior because they have a desire to undermine others. The others, believe it or not, you guys, the animals are talking to us. The others are us, all right? They undermine us because we are supposed to think, okay, so we're supposed to think one way about violence. All right, this person get locked up, that person get locked. You get locked up if you have in some cities and areas, you can't even carry a gun, let alone fire one. All right, so they want us to think that in general, and then they want us to think against violence. As soon as you break out into a fight, you're both getting locked up. Okay, but to have a war break out just like that. You blow up, cities, you blow up, oh my goodness, you bomb places and you don't get arrested and you don't get locked up. We are the others that this shadow side is speaking about. This sabotagers is sabotaging humankind. All right? It's sabotaging the animals and humankind and Mother Earth Gaia. Okay? This beautiful green earth. They pointed out the fact nothing good can grow from that war. That's why they're trying to get that blessing back here by protesting. Those animals left because they could not be their authentic self together. This is what they showed me, loud volume. They wanted to be somewhere where they can be their authentic selves. Look at the feet on the typewriter. I just noticed that. And I know they're speaking loud volumes with that bullhorn. Yes. They really, look, they throwing that war in the trash, the idea of war, where they are being trembling and shaking and being, look at that trash. They throwing it out. Oh my goodness. They're rewriting the story. They want it to end. They want somewhere where they can breathe, where they can have and enjoy their authentic selves. And they pointed this out together. They want to enjoy their authentic selves together. All right? Together. That's why a small group of them, they ran away. And maybe you guys will hear about it on the news. But they're going to be searching for the animal. But they don't put it on the news until it's too late. Such as different things like rapes and murders. They can't put it on the news until it's like a certain amount of time or a certain amount of people. So say like if it's a serial raper in the area, they can't say anything unless it's over a certain amount, maybe 25. Then they have to broadcast it. But they can't say it's a serial raper in the area or it's a raper in the area, and if it's only one or two. That's how they kind of do what they do. So we may not hear about it right away, but I guarantee you they're speaking today. All right? They ran away to be to their authentic selves together.